What's good, poppin' YouTube family? We back in a reaction video. We're going like J277 Thumb with the YNs of Dragon Ball were throwing elite hands. He's talking about the youngins, Goten and Trunks. They squabble at the tournament. It was crazy. They was moving dangerously, like they was moving. They was not like they was really boxing though. Like that's like when that's one of them how they be like when you and your homies get powers and y'all just fade off rip. That's what they was doing. They was fading. They was testing. They was boxing. Y'all not here for me to tell y'all that. Y'all here for my boy to break it down. So with that being said, his channel will be linked down below. So long there's no video, make sure to show some love. Hit the sub button, all that good stuff. You know we gotta hit the likes. You know you gotta leave a like. Make it full screen because you got velvet. Let's get right into it.
What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about not just one of my personal favorite fights, but a fight I think is criminally underrated. Goten versus Trunks at the World Tournament. This fight is way too slept on because these two youngsters were throwing some of the best hands in the entire series. But before we get into all that, if you're rock with anime content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And the question of the day is, what's your favorite Dragon Ball fight? Drop that in the comments. Without the way, let's
Goku
get
versus
to it.
Cell or Goku or Gohan versus Super Buu when he first show up. So what's your favorite? What's your
Alright,
favorite
so peep
Dragon
this.
Ball fight?
Goten and Trunks pretty much ran through the junior division bracket, wiping out all the fodder, just straight up giving these regular ass kids life-altering injuries.
Yeah,
like peep how little homie lands on his neck. Bro is not walking ever again. Anyway, Goten and Trunks meet in the finals, about to go head to head to not only decide who's the champion of the junior division, but also carry on a beef that their dads have been holding on for years. And let me tell you, these two do not disappoint.
They
all
don't.
eyes on them and victory on the line, it's time to box. Let them get into the fighting positions, just staring each other down. As we see the whole crowd geek for this fight, with the level of tension they're getting, you think it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals, which, side note, Halle tearing his Achilles in Game 7 hurt, man. He was really about to let them OKC niggas know. But that's besides the point.
We won. Get over it. We won.
Once they get to action, we find out exactly
but we won.
The fight kicks off with Goten and Trunks charging each other and clashing in the middle of the ring. Looks like Trunks has the upper hand though, as he pushes Goten back a bit, putting him on the back foot as they start no one landing anything significant, thanks to both of them not only displaying elite hands, but also elite defense, looking like Prime Kobe with this two-way.
My favorite part
the
about
two
this
then break
whole fight,
apart,
though,
only for a second,
is
before
when
jumping
Chichi
back
goes,
in the fire,
"Stop!"
exchanging once again with no sign of fatigue or slowing down. Nothing but pure hands from these two.
Nothing
it's
but
so
pure
beautiful,
hands.
it could bring a tear to my eyes. And if you think I'm glazing, keep the crowd. The little niggas got everyone locked into this fight. Even Piccolo's aura farming ass is peeping the action. Side note, but look at how this nigga is posted up. Every time he's in frame, he gotta hit that same arm cross pose and show off the fit. Like, okay, nigga, damn. We see the fit, Piccolo. Back to the fight, and we see Goten eating a right to the face, but he quickly fires back with one of his own. And I'm not gonna lie, that punch from Goten looked like it had way more bite to it. Like, when Trunks hit him, sure it hurt, but my guy Goten ate that and bounced back instantly. And Trunks' head damn near flies off. Look at his neck. Bro looks like he ate the gum fruit with how his neck is stretching from that hit. Goten tries to follow it up with another swing, but Trunks teleports out the way, tries to sneak him, but Goten teleports too, then fires a kick off at Trunks' head, which he dodges and tries to counter with a punch of his own. But Goten already a step ahead and teleports again before diving back in to start another round of hands. And at this point, this dude with the popcorn right here represents everyone. Completely speechless, because this right here, this is what peak hands look like. Elite offense, elite defense, and zero standing around. Just pure action non-stop. Goten and Trunks descend back into the ring and charge at each other again, but now Trunks gets tactical, using the after image technique and completely fooling Goten, who punches nothing but air. He stops himself mid-swing, looks up, and boom, Trunks is already right above him, fist cocked back. But Goten flips out the way just in time. Doesn't matter though. Trunks teleports again, showing up behind him and sends him flying with a kick to the back. But Goten is a top-tier button masher and recovers midair immediately. He flies back in and smacks Trunks in the face with a headbutt, and tries to follow up with a punch. But like I said, these two are elite two-way players. Trunks eats the headbutt, recovers instantly, and reacts to Goten's punch within a split second. And instead of getting caught in a nasty combo, the two just go right back to exchanging. Goten fires off a punch, which Trunks dodges by jumping up into the air, but this is just what Goten wanted. He pulls out a move from Goku's bag and puts Trunks in a full Nelson, but unlike his pops, he don't got the strength to hold onto it quite yet. Trunks breaks free and elbows the hell out of Goten, and I can tell he felt that one. Peep how he's not recovering damn near instantly. Gives Trunks enough time to land a kick to the back that sends Goten hurling towards the ground. He's able to recover before he makes impact with the ring, and the two charge right back at each other. Like I've been saying, non-stop action. Nothing but pressure has been applied this whole fight. Goten and Trunks charge in and give us this fire-ass iconic frame of the two of them landing their punches, and I want y'all to really pay attention to their faces when the punches land. Does Goten hit harder than Trunks? Hear me out. Every time Goten has gotten hit, he usually recovers damn near instantly. Almost like Trunks' attacks ain't really doing that much. But when this nigga Trunks gets hit, it low-key looks like he gets stunned a little. Like, even this little clash right here, Goten is eating this punch. His eyes are wide open and he's staring right at Trunks. While on the other hand, that punch from Goten got Trunks looking completely the other way. And I can't even say that because his eyes are closed. He low-key got rocked here. And then they're gonna try to hide that fact in the next shot when they give us a close-up of both their faces. You can't fool me, Dragon Ball. I'm on to you. Anyway, after the punches, the two recover and get right back to throwing elite hands. Just a complete perfect back and forth as they proceed to ascend into the air. Just look at them go. Look at the aura. And I mean literally, like that's not even going the Super hands Saiyan. They are throwing are so top tier that they got aura flowing off them. And mind you, they have yet to fire off any key attack. The aura we are seeing is from nothing but straight hands. The two break apart and finally take some time to catch their breath. And all I need to explain this next little part is one phrase. Real, recognize real. And the two of them give each other a little grin, and the whole audience breaks out in excitement. And I'm with them, no cap. This is for sure the best fight these people in verse have ever seen. Because before the Z Fighter showed up, the last few tournaments were just the GOAT, Mr. Satan, against a bunch of bums. Back to the fight, Goten and Trunks are back to sizing each other up, and Trunks decides to fire off the first energy blast of the match. Goten dodges it just in time, but that means the blast is now heading straight for the crowd, and let me just say, if this were the Dark Tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho, the crowd would have been cooked. Absolutely eviscerated. Just look at their faces, you can see their lives flashing before their eyes. Luckily for them, Trunks got his beam control on point. He pulls the blast up at the last second, cleanly avoiding everyone. Now, Goten sees this and is like, bet, I got key moves too. So little bro charges up a Kamehameha, except there's a small problem. Unlike Trunks, Goten does not have the same level of control. So when he fires and Trunks dodges, the blast not only damn near packs up the tournament announcers, but also blows the roof off a nearby building. At this point, they both realize one more wild beam and this whole arena is getting obliterated, so they agree. No more energy blast, and with that, the boxing resumes. They break into a full sprint, running at each other at top speed, both grabbing fistfuls of gi, and this is where it gets technical again. Peep Trunks sneaking his foot under Goten's to land a clean sweep and throw him into the air, but like it's been all fight, Goten's recovery game is nasty. He catches himself mid-air, looks down at the ring, and Trunks is gone. Goten's confused as hell, drops his guard for a second, and boom, Trunks hits him with a taste of his own medicine. Full Nelson. But unlike Goten's earlier, Trunks actually holds on to it. Got Goten up in the air, kicking his feet and all. Goten is struggling hard, trying to break out, but Trunks is locked in. And to make it worse, he keeps whispering in his ear, give up. It is not looking good for little bro. Meanwhile, Vegeta is grinning hard as hell. You already know he's adding this W to the score. Back in the ring, Goten's still stuck, clenching his teeth hard. They might shatter. He got one option left. He goes Super Saiyan. Breaks out of Trunks' grip and drops back to the ground. And you can see, Trunks is heated. They weren't supposed to transform. Even Vegeta gets mad. But what kills me isn't the fact that Vegeta's complaining. It's the fact that Goku didn't even know Goten could transform. Vegeta's out here trying to press Goku like it's his fault. And Goku just sitting here like, what did he say f me for? He just got here. Back to the fight, and Goten powers down. Trunks drops out the sky and immediately starts pressing this man. Goten tries to play it off like he forgot, but Trunks ain't buying none of that nonsense. Instead, he hits bro with the wildest flex, saying for breaking the Super Saiyan rule, he's gonna embarrass him by fighting him with only one arm. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bold ass claim. Like, that was the worst. Trunks had Goten the full Nelson earlier, but overall, this fight's been mad even, and if we're being real, I low-key think Goten hits harder. And Goten, he did not believe that bullshit either. So Trunks rushes in, only using his right hand, tries to hit Goten, but bro blocks it with his knee. Trunks tries again, but Goten is in his bag. Yeah, blocking, he should never did that one. Just straight defensive masterclass. He blocks the second punch, goes to counter, but Trunks dodges, throws a knee. Goten catches it. Trunks follows up with another right. Goten vanishes. Trunks teleports right after him, and boom, we're back in our Dragon Ball classic fast-paced hand-throwing goodness. Love it. The peakness. Yes! They're teleporting all over the stage, trading blows midair. It's getting wicked. Trunks lands a clean right. Goten fires right back, goes for a left, but Trunks weaves out and pops up right behind him, trying to land an elbow. But Goten must have grown eyes on the back of his head, because he teleports again and charges right back in. Goten sees season opening, backs up, hits a clean spinning kick that clocks Trunks, and then follows up with a nasty right hook that rocks Buddy's soul.
He definitely
felt this man is stumbling. Trunks' brain definitely got rebooted.
He definitely
he felt that because he breaks his own rule and throws a ki blast up close. But Goten ain't going for it. Jumps high into the air and starts complaining that Trunks does an energy attack. Which, yeah, he did say no more energy attacks.
You broke the Super Saiyan rule.
You went Super Saiyan. Let's not act like you didn't break the rules first.
But anywho,
Goten in the sky shoots down like a damn meteor, aimed straight for Trunks. Trunks waits for the perfect moment, jumps out the way, but what he didn't expect was for Goten to use a ki blast to redirect himself. Trunks, seeing Goten coming in hot, has no other choice than to go Super Saiyan, teleports behind him and smacks him in the back with a ki blast. That little blast, plus the momentum, sends Goten flying straight out the ring into the seats, and just like that, match over. Well, that's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And in the comments, answer today's question: what's your favorite Dragon Ball fight? And until next time, peace.
Hey, that was a great squabble, bro. We need more Goten Trunks like squabbles though. Like, I know the fandom been saying that, but we need more squabbles because they be boxing, bro. They look like Hands Masterclass. Hands Masterclass. Heems Masterclass be very underrated fight. People don't really talk about that though, because it's not, you know, like, it's not big flashy, big ki blast, you know, big animation, all that. So one of my favorites though, definitely. With that being said, my boy channel will be linked down below along the version of the video. Make sure you go show us some love, hit the sub button, all that good stuff, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.